Hey y'all, I'm Shayna. Look, I'm reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 9, Episode 6 without my glasses, but we're going to get into it anyway because I got a whole lot of notes, okay? If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I came from my job's holiday party and I had a little drinky drink, but I'm going to get what I got to say off my chest, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. So we pick back up with Martell and Marsau having a D swinging contest, if you know what I mean. It's little D's, if you ask me. Anywho, so Martell claims Marsau backdoored him. When he slept with a woman, Marsau backdoored him and came up behind him and slept with the same woman. And they used to be, alley-ooping women together. And so he said they was cheating on women together. Martell is not going to take this L that he got messing with Coleslaw by himself, okay? He will not. So Martell, for whatever reason, mentions Tisha sleeping with his friend in college. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. Okay. Anywho, he said he saw it. He saw Tisha doing it. But why were you watching is the real question at hand. Why was you sticking around looking like, excuse me? Okay, anyway. Tisha said Martell allegedly liked guys back in college. That's what she said when she had a little interview with Carlos King. That allegedly, supposedly, because sometimes I keep my ear to the streets. Martell liked guys in college back in the 2000s, 99 and 2000s. I don't know. Melody Rogers, come to the front. Did you know? Did you hear that word on the street? You knew this? And you had 4 of his children? I just want to clear things up. Please, sis. Okay, anyway. Martell said Marsau was he was ugly when Tisha got with him. He was fat. He's childish. He shot, what is this? All you doing is feeding into the I used to like guys allegations because who cares? Tisha like it, I love it. I don't care what he used to look like. I mean, yeah, did he look frumpy and all that? It don't matter. That's Tisha's man. That's her man. This, for me, personally, it didn't really give for me. I know people were saying, ooh, Martell was really getting into it. It was going back and forth. It didn't give nothing. This to be continued could have finished up last week. We could have took some of last week's scenes out, like being in that storage unit. We could have took that out and just finished this up. It didn't really do nothing for me. Marsau doesn't really defend Tisha. Instead, he just tells her to leave. I don't need no man. A love like that never find me. Please, Lord. I don't want that. What Kimmy and Tisha got, please, Lord, never. I wanted to never, ever cross my path. Kimmy is upset. She's talking to Marsau, and she upset with the whole thing. Nah, girl, you said Martell was a good man. That's a good man, Savannah. That's what you said. Now look at you looking crazy. And that's what Kimmy gets for being a pick-me, in my opinion. Maurice is quiet because he don't want his business getting exposed out loud. Okay, so he hushed him out. He made a little commentary after it was all said and done. Too little, too late. Don't care. Like I said before, do I think Marsau cheated? Absolutely. I think he did. Does Martell have receipts? No, I don't think he has anything. Otherwise, he would have exposed it by now. So in the next scene, Tisha is buying Marsau, or she tells Marsau he needs to buy himself a new wedding band. She arguing about talking about is it a wedding band or a wedding ring or all that. Who cares, child? Whatever it is, he ain't wearing it. What happened to his old ring? Okay, you want him to wear this ring, but what happened to the ring that he used to have? Did it disappear? Did he lose it while he was working? What happened to that one that he needs to get another one? Why can't he put that one back on his finger? Where is it? I ain't seen him wear no ring ever. Okay. So Tisha asked him what the ring means to him. He said it's a sign of obedience for her and her alone, not for him. Okay, because that's what he don't wear. Miss Wanda would have let him have it. You hear me? Oh, he would have never been saying this in front of Miss Wanda. I miss Miss Wanda. Where is she? Tisha glossed over them mentioning that they discussed getting divorced or separated previously. Don't just slide over that. What you mean? What? They done glazed right on over that and moved on. I don't think so. We need to make it come back. What you mean y'all was discussing getting divorced? Why? For what? When? We missing out on good tea over here, worrying about Marsau, arguing about Martell with some stale moldy tea. I don't care. Anyway, the only kind words that Marsau has for his wife is that she walks with confidence with her shoulders up high. He hates her. In my opinion, he don't like that lady. He never did. I have not seen a season where he really showed that he loved this woman. Ever. So Marsau said that he's going to apologize to Destiny. For what reason, I don't know, because Martell started it, so I don't know what Marsau is apologizing for, but okay, I guess. So where's Stormy? I know she might have left. D Movie Man told me in the comments the last time that Stormy left. Y'all not going to explain why, or, y'all just going to take her out the credits and move on. Okay. Mel meets with Tisha, and she asks about the trip again. Actually, this episode, I don't want to hear about this trip no more. When I say I don't want to hear about this trip ever again, I mean for the rest of my entire life. Okay. Then they get to the DUI, which is really what she called Tisha for. Tisha said she's glad that Maurice is safe and sound, but Mel mentioned that her grandmother passed due to a drunk driver. Then Mel calls the Scotts out for saying free Reese. That's the Scotts 1.0 and 2.0. She calls them out for saying free Reese and for Maurice being drunk at Black or something like that. And getting lit in the club the very next day, like immediately afterwards. Now, that was tacky. And Mel said, ain't no more Martin Luther King, acting like you're a politician and all that. I don't want to hear that noise. And neither do I. This is a lawyer doing this. Ooh, child. Mel mentions Kimmy being embarrassed behind Maurice's actions. Was him drunk driving in broad daylight, because it was in the middle of the day. Like, it wasn't even afternoon yet. It was like 11 o'clock. Was him driving drunk in the middle of the day, not telling Kimmy where he was? She thinking he at work. He's somewhere else. She still to this day don't know where he at. Is that embarrassing? Yes. But that's more on Maurice than her. He's the one who got the DUI. She didn't get no DUI. So Maurice needs to walk and hold that scarlet letter and that chain. Mel, I feel, just low-key wants somebody to be embarrassed with her. She was embarrassed with her dog of an ex-husband, and she wants somebody else to be embarrassed too. So there's that, in my opinion. Mel mentions that Maurice possibly had lipstick on his lips in his mugshot. Now, I thought I saw a little lipstick too when she mentioned it. It did look like he had, it might have been a little gloss or something on his lips. However, Tisha said, I don't see nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see anything. Girl, you by yourself in on this and in this. And Melanie was so some kind of way. Like, girl, you don't see that? Really? That's her brother-in-law. That their family. What did you think? You really thought Tisha was going to sit up here and betray her brother-in-law for you? Girl, please. Tisha said, look, I ain't playing that. I ain't playing these games. She got up from the table, said, thanks for dinner for me and my husband. I'm getting my to-go boxes. And she left Melody, a.k.a. the producers, with the check. So Destiny meets with her friend, Martell. I don't know why she's still claiming this man as a friend. I have no idea. She low-key mentioned that she had a storage unit when she was talking to him. Like, she said the Madani storage unit. Last week, she said it was a storefront, but whatever. I'm glad you admitted it, girl. I digress. Martell claims that Marsau lied on him, and he's mad that he didn't pay attention to the charges. I thought the harassing communication charges was because of the revenge P. Isn't that why this happened? What are you talking about? Oh, but that's not what the charges was. Well, how did we get to the charge? What caused the charge? Child, please. Anyway, Destiny tells Martell to apologize to Tisha for what he said, and that's straight as she called. But he said he doesn't care because Marsau and Tisha are one. So they both can get it, as far as he's concerned. That's some sassy work right there. I know y'all don't like when they say sassy and all that. That's sassy and nasty work, okay? Martell also said that Tisha teaches women how to respectfully cheat. Okay, that's fine, but sir, where's the proof? At this point, you're going to have to come with some receipts or I don't want to hear no more. Marsau and Chris Fletcher discuss work. I couldn't care less. And then they move on to what Fletcher was really at the job site for, and that was to discuss Martell. Marsau mentions Martell calling Nell a side chick on multiple occasions, and Fletcher says he don't play that. I can't tell. Since when you ain't play that? Martell called Nell a side chick 125 times. Excuse me, a little stuffy. It was raining today. Fletcher called Martell a MF once. So, what? Okay. So, Marcel said that the friendship is over between him and Martell. I would hope so, but why did it take this long? Because this ain't the first time he disrespected you. Why you ain't been ended? What kind of dirt do he possibly have on you that he won't expose? I'm just saying. So Mel meets with Trish, and this is where the episode really pick up and get good. And we're going to have a to be continued next week. And I don't know why. We probably could have wrapped it up today. But anyway. Oh, and by the way, if you've made it this far, don't forget to hit the like button for your girl. Please, it's free 99. Subscribe if you haven't. I am closer and closer to my monetization date. So I need y'all help get my videos up in that algorithm, please. Anyway, Trish immediately looks disheveled. Mel asks about the trip. Stop doing that as a reason, like why you meeting with these people to segue into conversations. Just get right to what you came there for. All this, well, what you think about the trip? Well, how about the trip? I don't care about that trip, no damn more. So Trish keeps cutting Mel off, trying to get ahead of that Martell mess. And she says people made that conversation awkward. And Mel said, well, you helped make it awkward. And did. Okay, touche, Mel. Touche. Okay? For me, this can be Trish and Ken's first and last season, honestly. Or whatever, second season, since y'all done broke one season up into two. I don't know what's going on. But let it be their last season. Okay? That's all that matters. So, Trish questions Martell's motive and saying that she trained at his house. From what I recall, didn't he act like he didn't know her? And she was the one to my, oh, I don't know why he act like he don't know me. And she felt played and she the one that exposed that he was lying. But then you mad because he mentioned that y'all trained at his house? Well, he wouldn't have to mention anything if he would just played along, girl. So Mel asked if she thought it was awkward when he invited her to his house and she didn't even know him. Get her, Melody. With this, you're on point with, okay? I was with Melody on this, okay? When I say Mel got Trish hemmed up, got her all the way together, Trish all stumbling, fumbling, bumbling, slumbling, okay? Trish ain't know what to do. She was not prepared. She was not ready, okay? So Trish says she knew Martell by way of his brother. Girl, knowing of somebody and knowing them is two different things. That is not the same, honey child. Mel asks, what month did Trish go meet him? She don't know. She asks what the house looked like. Trish don't know. What the garage looked like? I can't remember. What season was it? Trish said it was chilly outside. Trish was better off saying, look, it was years ago, and I don't remember all the details, but I apologize. I should have come to you. When you invited me on that trip, I should have came to you and let you know then. There was time, opportunity, but I could have let you know, and I didn't, and I apologize. That's what Trish should have been doing, instead of doing whatever this is that she's doing. Trish claimed that she wasn't talking to Ken at the time. I don't believe nothing to come out her mouth. She could have been. Everything she say is a lie to me. She is guilty until proven innocent. I don't believe it. Do I think Mel cares about Trish coming over to train and whatever else may have possibly happened allegedly with Martell? Do I think Melody cares? I don't think that Melody cares about that, but I do think it's a principle for her. Because you could have potentially been in her house and she was still married to the man. You didn't tell her. That's her ex-husband. You was holding on to this information when I invited you onto a cash trip. And it's just me speaking like I'm Melody. It's the principle. She should have told her. She could have told her. She had plenty of space and opportunity to tell her. She didn't tell her. So Mel's justified in this. Yeah, that's where we leave off on the cliffhanger with a to be continued. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Who's right and who's wrong with this Mel and Trish situation? Melody is always right when it comes to anything concerning Martell Holt, in my opinion. But y'all let me know down in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.